Joe Biden was wild. He was wild, man. I tell you what, I can't understand to this day why anybody would ever support or vote for this nut job after all of the ridiculous, absurd things that he has said in the past. I was just about to do a completely different video, and then I ran across this and I had to share it because this is just so obscene and crazy and absurd. I'm going to show you this clip where Joe Biden is speaking at this rally as he's campaigning, and he's doing all of these weird voice inflections where he's talking real loud and then he starts talking real soft. And I want you to watch this clip and see if you notice the entirely inappropriate thing that he said, where he just totally, what's the word for it? He generalizes gays with one little slur, one word. And I want you to pay attention. I'm going to just show you the whole clip so you can see how crazy this man was. And then in the next video, we're going to bring the conversation around what he said in the several minutes before this particular clip. But notice how crazy and weird he is. And then you tell me in the comments if you pick up on the inappropriate thing that he says about gay people. And then notice at the end, I want you to check out what he does when he shuts his speech down and they start to play the music. And then watch what he does at the end. It's going to be crazy. Cut to the clip.
And one more thing as I close. Some of you heard me say this before, but I say it again. It's not a joke. You guys have done more to free straight women and men than you have gays and lesbians. And you think I'm kidding, so you don't misunderstand me. Think about this one example. A lot of you are very successful businessmen and women. If you were at a fancy restaurant in Washington 5-6 years ago at an important business meeting, and a gay or lesbian waiter came up, or transgender, spoke with a lisp or demonstrated they were gay or lesbian, and someone at that luncheon table made fun of that person, no one would have said anything. Not a joke. I want you to literally think about this. Today, if that same thing happened, the other 4 or 5 people at the table say, "You horse's tail, get out of here." Really. So guys, believe in yourselves. Believe in how much more you can do. The reason my son felt so strongly about this, and Jill and I do, he died of cancer, a terrible disease. We have a foundation to try to end cancer as we know it. This is a disease and a blight on America, this disease of homophobia. And we can end it. And we can save my grandkids, my great-grandkids, and thousands of Americans. And the rest of the world will repair to the American standard. God love you, and may God protect our troops. Thank you. Thank you all for what you do. Thank you. By the way, every time I'd walk out of my grandfather Ambrose Finnegan's house in Scranton, he'd yell, "Joey, what? Keep the faith." And my grandmother would yell, "No, Joey, spread it. Go spread the faith. Vote, 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 vote."
Holy cow. Is that not crazy? Is that not wild? I mean, first of all, it's just a grift. So he manufactures this whole crisis, this disease he said that is on all the plates of Americans. A disease as big and bad as cancer. And then he mentions the sun, I guess, so he can really tap into everybody's feelings there. And then he equates, being a bigot against the gays as big of a disease that needs to be solved as cancer. So did you catch the statement that he made? Did you catch it? Well, if you said the comment about the lisp, you got it right. I cannot believe that he said that. That's like one of the biggest generalizations. What do you call it? I can't think of the word because I'm shooting a video and the camera's on. But what do you call it when you have a word that is a generalization of certain people, where you group them all and you associate one trait to all people? For him to even mention that, like, how many people do you know? How many gay men do you know that talk like me, normal? You know, just have a regular tone of voice. But no, he's going to associate lisping, which, you know, that's something that we used inappropriately as a taunt, as a tease, claiming that all gay men talk with a lisp. I know some men that would probably sock you in the face if you said that to them. But then all these people sign up and vote for him, and that's what they support. This is the same man who told black people they're going to put y'all back in chains if they get into office. That's the same guy, the same man who said, if you don't know who to vote for between me and Trump, well, then you ain't black. And then he turns around and says that gays, if a guy come up to your table and he's a waiter and he's gay and certain attributes he's showing and he speaks with a lisp. Oh my God. Okay, so tell me what you think of that. Post it in the comments below and help me to understand how anybody thought it was appropriate to vote for somebody that was this based. Joe Biden is just straight up based. So based. So anyway, I thought I'd share that just for fun. Thought it was mildly, shockingly entertaining. So post in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. That's all for this one. This is Carlton. I'm out. I'm out.